Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-month readings. This mid-month is going to be love focused to celebrate here love and Valentine's Day, and so I will try to prioritize that theme, but any other message that comes forward, of course, I will also let you know. Now, as usual, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put on the description box below. I have a special offer during the month focused on love as well, and it's called Cupid's Message. And if you want to know more details about it or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Aquarius, I do feel like your love life carries with it a certain mystery, confusion. There's a lot of an unconscious, almost telepathic, intuitive connection being formed here or already formed with someone. But things don't seem to be clear, or things don't seem to be out in the open. Things don't seem to be evolving much more, let's say, than on of that level. So for some of you, this could represent that you are involved in something that it's hidden from the eyes of the world. It could be that there's an attraction or there's a relationship that it's in a way hidden. So it could be that for some reason it's not being disclosed or it's not being, yet revealed to the eyes of the world. It could be an affair of some sorts, or it could be that either you have this big admiration for someone, or it could be that someone is almost like watching you, admiring you as well, silently. There's a silent connection being formed here between you and someone. And for some of you that this person has not yet appeared, it could be that it's being you're receiving information of who this beloved, who this partner, who this possible connection, with whom this possible connection will be formed and how. It's like you're receiving a lot of information from your subconscious. So you could be dreaming a lot with someone or with scenarios that involve love and relationships, and it's like you're trying to figure out here an enigma. Or it could be that you're just feeling more drawn to the mystery of what love and relationships represent. But being that you have the moon as what the moment is holding for you, there's confusion here, there's deception, there's moodiness, there's ups and downs. So emotionally and relationship wise, this is a moment where things are not fully clear. And also there's a lot of irrational responses happening between you and others that you do love and that you do care for, but it's like you cannot quite emotionally understand yourself and others. And so for existing relationships, this could be a period where there's a certain sense of misunderstanding, or misunderstandings are just not feeling for some reason as well as emotionally safe or nourished as perhaps you would like to be. I do feel like some of you Aquarius are either dealing here with Scorpio energy, Pisces, or earth signs as well, because representing here this passion flame, which indicates for me the other part, who this other person might be. It's showing up as the King of Pentacles. So there's a strong earth vibe as well with this character, with this individual. It could be that some of you have things going on, affairs and attractions in your work environment. It could be that there's something here about work, about someone you meet through work, or someone you work with, or someone that somehow is involved in your main activity. There's something there for some of you that might be happening. But I'm also feeling like for those of you Aquarius that are single, this person that will manifest in your future just might be someone that it's steady, but of a different nature than you. It could be someone that it's more practical. It's someone that does not, let's say, doesn't have the same love language. It could be someone that expresses love and affection through achievement, through concrete, right? Concrete almost offers and gifts. It could be someone that wants to make you understand their love through their practical behavior and help and assistance. It could be someone that it is in a good financial position. It could be someone that is doing well professionally. And again, it can offer to you some sense of anchor, some sense of steadiness, because all over here for you, there's a lack of steadiness. There's a lack of anchoring here. There's a lack of practicality as well that is also needed in relationships. It's like floating in the ether, right? Dreaming, but concretely working with a partner or in a partnership, understanding the practical form of a relationship might be harder for you during this period of time. And it could be that this King of Pentacles represents as well that for some of you, the passion is inhibited during this time due to practical reasons. It could be that for, again, Aquarius that are in relationships, it could be that either your partner is very focused on finances or work, or is focused on other type of things, their responsibilities. And so it could be that passion wise, you could again not be feeling the presence, the chemistry so much, even though there's an emotional here, a very emotional, again, empathy between you and this earth sign. So for those of you dealing with earth signs, yes, they can be in a different element than you currently, but there is an emotional here, as I said, empathy. There's a strong vibe of tuning into each other's energy, understanding or reading each other without really needing to say that much, even though the obstacle is showing as the Queen of Cups. There's a very, again, watery vibration here. So it could be that either you are not listening, and with the moon here, definitely that can happen. It could be that some of you Aquarius are having a hard time tuning into your emotional self. It could be that either you are all over the place, as I said initially, emotionally, or you're not even connecting, and so you're kind of operating and manifesting love in a way that feels dry, because the King of Pentacles can also represent that dryness. Some of you could just, the emotional expression is somehow blocked or congested due to fear. It could be that you are afraid of love in general, or you are afraid of the power someone holds over you. You're afraid of something being revealed, because again, the moon is about the acknowledgement of what lies in the dark. It could be that also your intuition is trying, and with the moon here, that strongly is suggested, your intuition is trying to tell you something, that you're not listening, that you're having a hard time listening, that you're having a hard time comprehending, especially as you have the advice here, the hangman. It's like there's this stillness, there's this period of deep reflection and soul searching that is happening with you in order to improve and evolve here the cycle of relationships, and of course to bring to you what you long, because the moon is about longings and so is the Queen of Cups. There is a lot of romantic longings here, and there's a lot of imagination, perhaps a lot of, again, of daydreaming of what the ideal person would be, because this is the star. But it's the star is in the occult or surprises. So whatever thing I feel like you might whatever factor, whatever discovery you might have during this period about love or about a person, it's better than what you think, or better than what rationally you're making out of it. But also the star is the energy of the truth, the Aquarius vibe. So the star here points direction, I feel that. And if you look at the Queen of Cups in this deck, you see that she's pointing to the dolphin, right? There's a sense of direction, a direction that is being pointed for you to understand something, the truth of something. But it's like an enigma. You cannot quite put together the pieces yet. You need to give a lot of also of surrendering here. I feel like some of you need to surrender emotionally, like allow yourself to be bathed in the waters of love, and you're having a hard time with that. Maybe it's an issue of surrendering, afraid of the emotional deep world that does exist inside of you, and that you are becoming more and more and more and more awakened to. And I also feel like some of you, this is about an awakening. Yes, an awakening of love, an awakening of an understanding of what love represents to you. And also for some of you that so far don't feel like you have had the best experiences, I feel like there's a turnaround here. There's a change that it's still behind the scenes, so you're not yet going to fully see it happening in your conscious reality. For some of you, that's still a process. It's still a process. It's a subtle but profound change, because you have here a lot of deep energy and spiritual energy. So whatever is changing in a subtle but deep form. And it's a process that is like, it transcends your understanding. Yes, it transcends your the filters of the mind. This is spiritual love, and this is divine love, and this is also self-love. Because for some of you that do not have the best relationship with the self, right, it starts by the relationship you have with the water element, which indeed is something that Aquarius do have usually a hard time with. If you have a hard time with that, bringing experiences that feel satisfying to the truth of you again, and the truth of your needs emotionally, can be tricky. It starts with you. It starts with the dive here, a big dive in the understanding of your own inner depths. And again, I feel like either some of you are dealing with earth or water signs, or people, temperaments, personalities. And that's also interesting, because those two are indeed very different elements from the Aquarius essence. So air and fire are the compatible here form, and you don't have fire at all here. You have an energy of two elements that are passive. Earth nourishes water, and they are both feminine. So, and you are air. your natural essence, what you identify yourself with is air, is logic, is reasoning, communication, a sense of direction, a sense of understanding of where your thoughts are leading you. But this is not about love, that it's love on the brain. It's not love on the brain. This is love on the heart and love on the flesh, because it's water and it's earth. And so I feel like some of you also need to be patient, either with someone you're dealing with, or you need to make your partner understand your process, like to make them have a better understanding of whatever you're going through, so that and whatever you need, because the mother of cups here, again, queen of cups, is the obstacle. You are emotionally not balanced. So if you are in a partnership, it can be hard to keep those emotions on check, and to really, openly as well, make the other understand you. It's like you're not making them understand you, perhaps. And others of you, it could be that your partner has been absent due to practical reasons. And I feel like for some of you Aquarius, your partner will try to somehow compensate you, either with gifts, as I said, or some type of financial or material compensation, even though that's not really what you're looking for. But be patient and be it's like, I feel like some of you are also in transition here in terms of your relationship. So some of you that are in a relationship are also, you need to reflect your role in it, the role of this person, the role of this relationship in your life, because the hangman is here. So, and it's the advice. So there's a lot of reflection that it's needed for you to understand the truth, being it a positive or negative truth. What you will find out will be liberating, will be a source of magnified healing here for you. So I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.